So yeah, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I got you guys all the evolution of the gold camo here in every Call of Duty once more again. So this time around, we actually have 3 brand new gold camos this year, which is definitely unusual because usually we only have 1 to 2 depending if like the game has zombies, but we have 3 gold camos this year, which is pretty crazy. But starting off with the OG gold camo with COD 4. This game had the gold camo on only 6 different weapons, and that was it. So with the Desert Eagle, you actually got the Golden Desert Eagle at rank 55, and then for the other weapons, you had 1 gold weapon from each category. So for example, for the shotgun, you have the gold M1014. For the snipers, you have the Dragunov, SMGs, the Mini Uzi, the assault rifles, the AK-47, and then the LMGs, you have the M60. So you only had 1 gold weapon of each weapon category, which was definitely unusual, but it was the first gold camo in COD. Next up with Black Ops 1, this gold camo is actually considered to be everybody's like favorite or the best gold camo in Call of Duty, and I don't blame them. This camo is extremely solid and just such a very good representation of what the gold camo should be in Call of Duty. To unlock this, it was actually very different. It's so different compared to like every other COD after this. So you actually have to prestige 14 times, and then this gold camo is actually not unlocked yet. You have to collect and get 50,000 COD points with the currency in game. So yeah, not only you got to reach 14th prestige, you gotta get 50,000 damn COD points, which thankfully it's not how COD points are nowadays. COD points were different in Black Ops 1. So yeah, the gold camo was definitely worth that long grind. I mean, by prestige 14, you should have 50,000 COD points, but the thing is, you don't get the camo unlocked for every gun in the game. Once you unlock it on 1 gun, it's 50,000 COD points for literally every gun in the game. So that's definitely a lot of COD points. So next up with Modern Warfare 3, to unlock this gold camo, you simply have to get your weapon maxed out to level 31. That's just incredibly easy. You know, usually you can get these gold weapons done within like a day or two. Just depends how much you actually grind MW3, but it's really not much of a grind, honestly. So the gold camo, it covers the entire weapon, which is definitely something that I love about this camo. The thing is though, it's a very hit or miss camo. Sometimes it looks great, like right here on PC. On PC, it looks extremely beautiful and definitely way better than console, obviously. But I mean, I still respect this camo as is. This camo definitely gives me a lot of nostalgia, but that's pretty much it for this simple gold camo. So moving on, we got Black Ops 2, of course. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, and if you guys have not subscribed yet, then consider subscribing and turn on those notifications for more content like this, because I'm going to cover every single mastery camo pretty soon here. But this gold camo was pretty simple to unlock, and this was actually kind of like the staple of how camo challenges worked after this, because after this, with like say Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, COD Ghosts, and so on and so forth, the camo challenges actually kind of followed a similar route with Black Ops 2. With this one, you just simply had to complete every single camo challenge for said weapon, and then you get the gold camo. And it's not too bad, but I don't think it's the best. So COD Ghost is next up, and it's the same idea with unlocking this gold camo. Just complete all the camo challenges for the specific weapon to unlock this. And this game is kind of like MW3's, how it covers the entire weapon, but I feel like it's just, I don't know, more or less like a quote-unquote realistic type of look. It really does have a type of like bronze or dirt type of vibe to it because of the color. It just really depends on the lighting conditions. On Stonehaven and on very bright maps, this camo will actually look pretty good, but on maps that don't have good lighting, it's not gonna look the best. I'm not gonna lie, you know. I know I see what they're trying to go for with this camo, but it just doesn't really cut the cake or stand out compared to like say the BO1 version, which was literally made in 2010, which is just absurd. But anyways, let's go on to Advanced Warfare. With Advanced Warfare's gold camo, this was definitely at the time the easiest gold camo to unlock, but because of that, it was honestly not that good looking. Again, you have to be in certain lighting conditions for it to look good, and some weapons it just does not cover the entire gun. It's pretty weird. but you just simply had to get a specific amount of kills depending on the weapon class. For example, you had to get 200 kills with no attachments for SMGs, ARs, LMGs, shotguns. You had to get 125 kills with no attachments for snipers, and so on and so forth. So Black Ops 3's gold camo is unlocked in the same way as Black Ops 2's pretty much, and the camo doesn't look all too good. Definitely comparing it to the Black Ops 2 version, the Black Ops 2 version looks a lot better and a little bit shinier, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this gold camo. Nothing too extraordinary or special. And next up with Modern Warfare Remastered. So COD 4 Remastered had its own gold camo, and it looked obviously miles and miles better compared to the OG COD 4 camo. You know, so yeah, this camo, it was unlocked in obviously a similar way. It complete every single camo challenge for the gun, then you get this camo pretty much. And it's not too bad actually. You know, it definitely is one of the better gold camos in my opinion, at least, because it has some sort of shine to it. It actually does look like a gold camo. So that's pretty much it for MWR. Moving on to Infinite Warfare, I feel like this is definitely the worst gold camo out of every single gold throughout this entire video. You guys let me know what you think about this camo. It's more or less like a rusty type of camo, dude. This gives me the vibes of like COD Ghost Gold, but a little bit worse. So Infinity Ward definitely dropped the ball with Infinite Warfare as a gold camo, but Call of Duty World War II is actually pretty interesting, because this game, just like MW3 this year, has 3 different gold camos actually. I definitely forgot about World War II's 3 different golds, I'm not gonna lie. So that is right there, the base gold camo. Pretty similar to unlock it, just like how every other COD is complete every camo challenge. Then there's actually Golden Cheetah. To unlock this, you have to get 25 double kills essentially with said gun. I'm not sure if it varies depending on the weapon class, but you do unlock this after getting 25 double kills. And then there's also Golden Cheetah, which is the same idea, but you have to get 25 triple kills with said weapon. So yeah, this camo, it could have been a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. Like the spots should have been actually black, and they should have stood out like how an actual leopard and an actual cheetah stands out with those spots, but instead they are reflective spots on the weapon, which is not good at all, because that means if depending on the certain lighting condition, you won't be able to see those cheetah and leopard spots. So it's pretty disappointing because you can't tell if it's golden cheetah or golden leopard. They should definitely remake this camo for sure. Black Ops 4's gold camo is definitely different compared to the other golds previously to this, because it's a reactive mastery camo. So this has different stages. It only has 2 different stages. It pulses with purple lightning and it pulses with a gold lightning depending on which stage you're on, which I think you have to get double kills or triple kills to get the golden lightning, and then like a fury kill or something to get the purple lightning. So in that aspect, it's actually definitely very unique with that, but the camo itself could have looked a lot better. It's basically Black Ops 3's gold, but with the reactive lighting essentially. So after Infinity Ward really messed up with the Infinite Warfare gold camo, they definitely redeemed themselves with MW 2019's gold, because this actually had a brand new design compared to every other gold that we're used to seeing in COD. They changed it up for once here, so, and I give them props with that, because it actually looks pretty damn nice in my opinion. At first, I wasn't very fond of this camo. I don't really like it, and I know some people don't like it, but I like how different it is. I like the black and gold accent to it. I like that topographic design throughout the entire gold. This is a beautiful and unique gold in my eyes. So next up with COD Mobile's gold, this is essentially MW 2019's gold, but without the black accent to it. It has the topographic design throughout the entire weapon, and that's literally it. There's not much change between this and MW 2019's. I wish COD Mobile had a more unique gold and it had their own gold and not really like copy like another camo from Call of Duty, but that's pretty much it. But with Black Ops Cold War, this game had 2 gold camos because this game had zombies and zombie mastery camos. So the base gold camo here for the multiplayer was actually incredible. This is definitely very reminiscent of the OG Black Ops 1 gold camo, and they did a phenomenal job with it because it actually does have that type of feeling of the Black Ops 1 gold with how it shines and just glistens with the sunlight. It just really stands out in my opinion, and it's definitely like a remastered version, if you will, or kind of like a reimagined version of the Black Ops 1 gold. I feel like Black Ops 1 gold maybe a little bit better, a tiny bit, but still, you give that one props. And then we have Golden Viper right here, which the design, it's a cool idea, alright? I give Treyarch that. It's a cool idea having this like type of snake vibe and snake skin with the design, and then obviously have it be golden. It's a cool design, but it just doesn't really stand out as a camo, and obviously it's a snake, so they're not gonna really stand out with the skin and the design. So that's pretty much it with the Vanguard. This game is interesting because technically this game has 3 gold camos, but it really doesn't, if that makes sense, and you'll see why. So with the multiplayer gold camo, it actually does have a similar design to MW 2019's with the black and the gold. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's actually that bad, but I wish it was a little bit shinier, but it's still a cool camo to look at. Just that black and gold always goes really, really nice together. So I like that aspect, but I don't know, it could be a little bit better. And there is, of course, zombies gold right here. So it's essentially the same thing as the multiplayer gold, but it has this type of like reddish pink type of vibe to it. It looks alright, but it just doesn't scream gold to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a mediocre camo in my opinion, but that's 2 gold camos so far, right? And the third one is actually the lost and forgotten Warzone gold camo for Vanguard. So this camo was actually available when the game first came out with Warzone Pacific. For whatever reason, the gold camo and multiplayer turned into this white and gold camo, which I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how this camo could be like black and gold in the multiplayer but turn into this white and gold design. It's very odd how it changed, but I kind of liked it. I actually didn't mind this design with the camo. It looks very cool, and it definitely stood out compared to every other gold because it has that white to it. But thankfully, at least in my opinion, thankfully this camo kind of came back in Modern Warfare 3, which I'll show you guys pretty soon here. So those are all of Vanguard's gold camos. So moving on to MW2, the way to unlock this gold camo was definitely pretty different and extremely easy. You just had to complete 4 base camo challenges to unlock this gold camo challenge, and then you complete the golden camo challenge, which was just simply getting 3 kills without dying. It just depends on the weapon pretty much, and that's it. So it was definitely not time consuming at all. The whole new camo system was brought in with this game, and it's the same camo system this year pretty much. And this camo is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's honestly just as good as the OG Black Ops 1 gold in my opinion. It's definitely a very like shiny and bright gold. It's pretty reflective, and honestly it's pretty solid in my opinion. So that's it for MW2, and of course we got the Modern Warfare 3 gilded camo for the multiplayer. So to unlock this camo, it's the same idea as the camo system from last year's game, and it's pretty much the Modern Warfare 2 gold, but with a type of like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's just many circles and swirls inside the camo itself. I don't think it's a bad camo. I think it's just as good as last year's, but maybe last year's is a tiny bit better. And then this is the Zombies MW3 camo called Golden Enigma, and the design actually has a lot of the weapon outlines from the guns in this game, which is actually pretty cool. So it's honestly a unique design. They're not just random lines. They are literally gun outlines. And then this is finally the Modern Warfare 2 Zombies camo called Golden Ivory. So those are all the 3 gold camos in this game. You have to use the MW2 weapons from last year in Zombies to actually get this camo. So that's the difference between this one and then the one that I just showed with the gun outlines on the camo. So yeah guys, that's gonna be the entire video of the evolution of the gold camo in Call of Duty. Let me know what your guys' favorite gold camo is. I feel like this new MW3 Gold Enigma with the gun outlines is definitely one of the best golds in my opinion. I know some people might not like it because of like the white and just the weird design, but I think it's pretty cool. So subscribe, like for more content like this, and peace out.